Hello, I'm Shihan or Shihan, and today I'm going to show you Quake II, a game that I played a lot, especially at the beginning of the millennium. I think I started playing it in 1999, around this, and I played it a lot, too much. I was like, I don't know, 18, 17 then, and it was a big part of my life. I played a lot of clan wars. I was in many clans. I started even my own clan, and later I joined some other clans. The most of the time I was in some Dutch clan, Clan of Doom. It was really a great time, and I think it was in 2004 where I was in Clan of Doom, maybe also in 2005. And later I was in clans like Men in Black, xTreme clan, and even some Portuguese clan, Vadrigar Esports. The other clans were mostly German clans or Dutch clans like Clan of Doom. And I was also in a Swiss clan, real fun players. That was also a great time. But this was long ago. I thought I'd show you some of the original Quake II maps, the deathmatch maps, and I'm doing this using the Quake II version from Steam. Earlier, when I played Quake 20 years ago, it was the original Quake version, Quake 3.20 or 21, I believe. And we used a lot of, what's it called? Called mods or, custom Quake 2 versions like R1 Quake 2 or the Rig 2. Something like that, or there was also a German version of the client, I believe it was called Nitro, and also some other version that allowed you to play, added some features, fixed some bugs, and let you color the messages, insert some bars into the game, so you could also send a message: I'm currently in the mega health room, I'm currently here or there with 20 health, which was quite useful when you are playing a match in the clan. Let's stop talking and start showing you the game. This is a sad, heavily modified version of the original game. You can choose better resolutions, maybe some advanced sound options, but I'm more or less using the default settings here. I believe I've only changed the resolution. And let's start. Here you can see is the Quake II with the KEX engine. I really don't know what this is. It's the one that Steam offers. It's not the RTX version, I have that too, which is also nice, but I want to show you some maps with this version. Let's start with the first map, the q2dm1, or better known as the Edge. This was such a great map. It's a bit sad that, for example, Quake Champions has no map that was inspired by this map. It would have been a cool feature or gimmick, like an homage for the former Quake II players. This is the mega health room. Here's the mega health. This was also always the spot where the most action happened. The team in a clan match or clan war, I don't know which word is more correct. The mega health room was very important. The team that controlled this room normally was the one that yeah, dominated the match. Here's the chain gun. I don't know if I can still do the trick jumps. Haven't played the game since a long time. There's some echo in the sound. I hope it doesn't annoy you. This pack, I believe, I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't available during multiplayer matches, or at least not when you played 4-on-4 matches using the Battleground or the OSP tourney mod. Maybe it could be turned off with some server settings. The lift, it was always fun when there was some guy on top of here and shot down some rockets while some guy was riding up and didn't check if it was safe. Here in the water there's the railgun area. It was always hard, I believe, to get the railgun because you're such an easy target when you're here in the water because your movement is very slow. Yeah, this passage here is very dark, but when you play it, yeah, more, yeah, nearly on a professional level, you have tweaked the settings so like no place on the map is really dark. And we also used packs. Everybody used packs with full bright skins. Our team, I believe, was always blue. Enemy team was red, bright red. So it was easy to spot the enemies, even in what looks like here dark corners. The plasma rifle. Single barrel shotgun. It's a trash weapon, but it's better than the phaser. Okay, I'm not sure, but I believe I've shown you everything of the map. Let's check it one last time. Yeah, I think it's enough. Yeah, I think this was one, if not the best map for playing normal clan matches like 4-on-4 battleground matches. Let's go to the next map. I'm not sure how it is pronounced. I believe it's Tokay's Towers. It's a map that wasn't played as much as The Edge. But if I remember correctly, it was also played a lot. It has like 3 big rooms, like columns that are hollow, but not whole. It has these 2 lifts. This lift one here, this one here, goes only to the middle area, and this goes up to the top. And you have this small, I don't know, cable car that gets you from here to there. Here's the armor, the big armor, and here's the mega health. Here you also have a lift that gets you up here, and in this room down at the bottom is the quad damage. This map has a quad damage. The Edge actually does not have one. If I'm not mistaken, it's a very long time ago since I played those maps, but I believe The Edge was one of those maps where you don't have these kind of power-ups. Yeah, the middle area, there isn't much going on here. I believe the action mostly happened in this area here. And also you dropped some nades down here with the grenade launcher, this one here. You got a lot of lucky kills, maybe, if there was some dude down there diving and trying to cross across to the other side. Okay, I don't want to annoy you or bore you to death, so let's go to the next map. This one is actually my favorite map. It's called the Fragpipe. This is the biggest room, and here you see the quad damage, and here above is the rocket launcher. This was a heavily contested area. This was mainly, if we played 4-on-4, this was mostly the area where I stayed and tried to defend it. And yeah, here I believe we placed also some guy. And up above here is the railgun and the... No, is there also a railgun? I'm not sure if this was true during the matches, maybe in deathmatch. And Jesus, what is it called? The invulnerability. I believe we had a nickname for it, but I can't remember. Maybe you can write it down in the comments. You cannot go here to the quad, maybe with a rocket jump, of course, yeah. But it was normally accessed from the other side using the cable car. Here is a button. When you press it, it closes this section. It fills it with lava. Was always fun to trap some guy in here. Plasma rifle. And here's the mega half. This is the area where the railgun is. And here we have the, I believe, the machine gun. Yeah, here it is. And there's not so much down here. The grenade launcher, some rockets, and a small armor. And from down here you can access the rocket launcher area from behind. So you had to defend it, like throw some nades down here and here, or shoot some rockets. Yeah, let me check. I believe this is the this is the map. Oopsie. Okay, let's go to the next map. Can't remember what's it called. Let's see. The pits. Okay. The Fragpipe was also played a lot during matches. And this one, I believe, it was also regularly played. Here's the quad, the railgun. Oops, don't get crushed. This was like a hotspot. Here was also always some action. And down here you have a lift. I believe we placed some guy down here most of the time to defend this area, because the chain gun is a very important weapon. It's very powerful. And also here's the big armor. I believe it gives you... What does it give you? 100? Yeah, I believe it's 100. Cannot see it properly because of the mic. Here's the rocket launcher. Some small lift. Or escalator. Then the grenade launcher, and you could drop down here and access this room with the rotating part. And also here's a small armor, and you can access the other room either by going down here or here. You see it's connected, and here's the mega health. And this is where I drop down, and here you access the rocket launcher area. And I believe, no, I thought you could access the other area from here. Yeah, This was also a crazy hallway with rockets flying everywhere. Sure death trap. Okay, I think this was everything of this map. Hope I haven't forgotten anything. Okay, let's go to the next map. Now it's not a command, but the map is... It should be 6. Oh, I don't know the name. It's Lava Tomb. Okay, this map was rarely played in a multiplayer, yeah, 4-on-4 map match. I believe, yeah, maybe I played it like 3 or 4 times. Compared to maybe 100 times the Edge in a clan war. And I believe Unmatched, a German clan, which was very good, they trained a lot in this map. So if you played against them, if I'm not mistaken, they choose this map, and the other clans, they rarely played this map and had no idea where the items were, so you were pretty in trouble. Can't say the F word. Here's the quad. You see, I don't really know where the items are. I'm just showing you everything a bit. Here's a grotto with a rocket launcher. This was the secret area, more or less secret, and here is also a secret area. There at the end is the, what's it called, the BFG 10K, I believe. And no, okay, you have to be careful because it goes down when you step on it. And here's a secret, what do you call it, a passageway. What does it say? BFG 10K. Okay. Yeah. You could call it the strongest weapon in the game, but it has a very slow rate of fire. It uses the cells like the plasma rifle. And it shoots those balls with which also attack enemy players and drains their health. Okay, let me check for a second. I believe this was the complete map. The machine gun. Yeah, it's. I believe it's a rather weak weapon, but it's better than nothing. And sometimes you have a player which can handle it very well, and it just drains your energy, and then it's like a very powerful weapon. But for me, it was most of the time not so powerful. I'm more a railgun or a rocket launcher guy. Also, the chain gun is of course much more powerful, and there were guys using it. They cut through you like a hot knife through butter. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go to the next map. So it must be 7. What's it called? Oh, the Slimy Place. Okay, this was such a fun map when playing the Lithium mod. I have a video in my channel where I'm playing this map with the Lithium mod, or Lithium 2. I think it's called Lithium 2, I believe. And in Lithium you have a hook, you have a button where you can bind the hook, and you can attach to the ceiling or walls and traverse the map using, yeah, the hook. You can travel very fast. Also, there are runes in Lithium, strength, resistance, haste, and I'm not sure, some 4th or even a 5th rune. That's some kind of power up that gives you more strength, or lets you shoot faster, or lets you take less damage. a very fast mod. It delivered crazy matches, especially on this tight map with a lot of players. Okay, it's the plasma rifle. It's more or less, I believe, 3 rooms that are connected. Here's the main room. Up above, I believe, was the rocket launcher. And yeah, some passageway. I believe here's the grenade launcher, yes. I'm not sure if there is a quad or even also what's it called, the mega health in it. You could also drop down here, but then you land straight in the lava and get burned. I don't think there are any secret ways, secret areas. I believe this spot here is like where you spawn, one of the spawn spots. Yeah, it's a very small map, very tight. Yeah, I think it's the one here. If you go down here, you end up here. Okay, let me check if I've shown you everything. Yeah, it's such a small map. I believe that's it. Okay, let's go to the next map. It's the warehouse. This is one that I know because we played it a lot. The Slimy Place, I believe it was a map that was like never played when you played 4-on-4 battleground matches. But it was played a lot with the Lithium mod or with the normal free-for-all deathmatch mods. Warehouse with a big H. Okay, never noticed it before. Here's the railgun. This is the biggest room, I believe. It's a very big map. You have this transport system which transports the crates on a, what's the word, conveyor belt, I believe, and you can get crushed by them. Let's here it is. They come down here. It's like a loop, or not like a loop, it's a loop, because that's how the game engine worked. I myself made some maps, and you had to make some loops so that the crates, they don't get spawned. It's the same crates. They go up here, then further down the way, up through the ceiling, and then they end up back where I started. Of course, this, in a normal match, here's the BFG 10K. Did I know that? I don't know. I believe I've forgotten it. Okay, let's check. So don't get crushed by it. Oops, dangerous. Oh, okay. Get out here fast. You see, on these sloped areas or edges, you can do some trick jumps, normal jumps. With normal jumps you can jump this far, even with a circle jump or strafe jump. But when you use the slope, the game engine, maybe it was originally a bug, but it lets you jump very far. Here's a nice dark corner in free-for-all matches. You usually have some guy who is hiding here and thinks, oh, nobody can see me. But of course you just shoot some rocket there or a nade, and then he's gone. Or she. Okay, this is the area I shown you earlier, I believe. Let me check. If I go right here, you get to the middle section. I believe this map also didn't have any quad damage or invulnerability. So, I'm not sure if I have forgotten it. Let me check it. Maybe there was some secret area? I'm not sure. Ah, here it was. I believe I thought about this. The area where the big armor is, the body armor. Okay, I believe I've shown you everything of this map, and this was it. These are the 8 original deathmatch maps delivered by ID Software. I'm not sure if there are or were included in the original game at the time of the release. I believe they were added later. Okay, bye, till next time. And back again. Silly me, when I checked the recording, I noticed that I forgot to show you one of the original 8 maps. It was, of course, the number 4. So let's get into it. What's it called? Lost Hallways. Okay, this one is also a map that was not really played in a clan war, clan match, 4-on-4 or 2-on-2, but it was played a lot when you played free-for-all or lithium. It's not a good map for playing 4-on-4 or 2-on-2 because it's a very big and wide map, and yeah, I believe the game design or the map design here is not suitable for 4-on-4 matches. It's got a lot of connections, so it's very hard to protect maybe all passageways. So for competitive matches, it's better to have a map like the Edge or the Fragpipe, which are much more compact, and you have some areas where the action is concentrated, or it's more clear. Yeah, you can place players here and there. If you place 4 players on this map, there are like 5 kilometers apart. So if the enemy does the same, all players are very far apart and they never see each other during the game, and the game ends like 0-0. I believe there is a passageway, a tunnel. Okay, a ladder. Ah, here's the quad. I've forgotten so much. Let me check if I can reach it. Ah, okay. Try to don't get crushed. Maybe we've played it 2 or 3 times in a multiplayer 4-on-4 match. But yeah, rarely, very rarely. Ah, here's the mega health. I believe this is also connected through another tunnel. And you end up here. Okay. I've forgotten everything about this map. Oh, I remember. There's this area. I believe with the railgun. Where is it? Here. Above here. How can we access it? I believe it's not accessible from here. But you have to go... Where is it? Ah, yes, it was here. And yes, there's the railgun. And it was a lot of fun to throw grenades down here. Or here. And there's a dark corner with a... What's it called? Combat armor. The lightest armor in the game. Well, the shards. They are the lightest. I believe they give 2 armor each. Yes. I believe here is an escalator, yeah. And a ladder. With the ladder, where do you end up? Okay. The plasma rifle is here. And you can drop down here. Here was the ladder. So let's go to the escalator. And you end up here again. I'm sure you memorized all maps I've shown you completely. Excuse me. I'm showing you this very chaotically. It's very spontaneous. Okay. This is the area with the quad damage again. It gives you 4 times the damage. Well, if you use a weapon on an enemy, they take 4 times the damage. Whereas you have the invulnerability, I believe we called it the IMO, I'm not sure, or the 666. I believe it halved the damage, or maybe also, what's the word, divided by 4. My English sucks, I have to train it again. Haven't used my English a lot lately. Used it a lot more. For example, when I was in the Dutch clan and we used TeamSpeak. Bye, till next time.